guys, this is Vinayak here again, your friend with your cloud journey. In this video, we are going to talk about how to create a IAM rule. In the last two videos actually, I have explained what are IAM users, what are IAM policies, what are IAM rules. In the last video which I uploaded, I have explained how to create IAM user and attach policies and what's the difference between the administrator access and the normal if you're giving for a particular service and how it is working. I have actually shown in that video. So if you don't have any idea, just go back and look in that. And today we are going to talk about the IAM rules. So why do we need IAM rules? I have already told you that we need it for interaction between our two AWS service, but let me show you what are the other use case as well. So I'm going to create a role it says that AWS service, AWS account, web entity, SAML federation and custom trust policy. So I will go and move on with the very frequently used and very popular one, that is AWS service. And my use case will be I need to interact with the AWS Lambda. So this is my use case. Now we'll just click on the next. And let's see that what are the permission policies that we will be requiring for managing this particular Lambda function. Let's say that I want the S3. So I will give the Amazon S3 full access and then I will move forward. I will just name this role as testing role for S3. And I will move over here and I will just have a review of everything. Okay, the permissions are Amazon S3 full access, and if you want to change it from here, you can just click on the edit. Let's say that I will add the Lambda as well. No issues with this. I will give the full access of the Lambda. There are more fine-grained options definitely, but we are for now, just for the practice purpose, we are going on something like this. We'll just create a new rule. No, you just add a new tag, enter a key, purpose, enter a value, testing for YouTube video. And just click on the create rule. So now as your rule is created, you can assign this rule to any of your service which you are looking for, or any of the another AWS account if you are created in that keys. Okay, so I have my rule over here. So let me just show you guys. Testing rule for S3, and let me just show you what are the differences. Permission boundaries and everything are here. And if you want that you need this thing in the JSON format, you just click on the plus and you can see here. So this is the full access policy we have attached, and let me explain you this part. The effect is allow, and the action that you are giving S3 colon asterisk, S3 simple storage service, and then we are giving the colon asterisk. Asterisk means all the actions which can be performed on the S3 are allowed for this one. Okay, if I give here read only, then the actions will be changed. Okay, so make sure that you are giving the fine grain as per your purpose and as per your desires what you need. I can give the full access. This is my testing account. There is no issues, but you don't have to do that on the staging or production of whatever the accounts that you are having. So be careful while assigning the rules. And make sure that you do understand and do practicals while watching this video. And if you are stuck at any point, do let me know in the comment section. Like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching this short video. Have a good day, guys.